AI is easily one of the worst things to have ever been created. Let's make fun of some AI slop. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Soup Saturday. My name is Rek, and today we've got another soup for you. The soup of the day is vegetarian vegetable. Going with a simple one this week, no meat, just straight up vegetables. This soup honestly already smells pretty good, and while we try out that soup, we're gonna make fun of some AI stuff because AI is terrible. Let's try a first bite of this soup. Oh wow. Ooh, it's got like little letters in it. Oh, that's actually very good. Was 2010 15 years ago? No, 2010 was not 15 years ago. 2010 was 15 years ago, but that was in 2025, not the current year, 2025. Today is July 9th, 2025. The question should be, was 2010 14 years ago? And the answer is yes. For being one of the most advanced technologies, human beings have ever had in the history of forever, can't even do simple math. Where is it getting this information from that it can't even, just subtract like 10 years, 15 years? All the money spent developing this technology and it can't just subtract 15 years to find out the correct answer? My calculator on my phone does better than that. Also, what's up with all these just AI auto, overviews being at the top of every Google search? Is there a way to turn this off? Because I'm absolutely sick of seeing these just waste of space answers that are just wasting resources and just wasting my time reading them, because 90% of the time, a preschooler could answer the question better than, the Google AI. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of just want to sit here and eat the soup, and that's it. Got some peas, got some noodles in the shape of alphabet letters. This is a good mix, all right? This is a good mix. Send a text. I need the phone number and the message you want to send. Text hello world to... I'm sorry, I cannot fulfill this request. I do not have the functionality to send text messages. Couple of things here. Don't know why you would even think that, a computer without any sort of phone number or information could send a text for you. So, no connection to cell towers or anything. No active number for it to send a text from at all. And you also didn't even specify what you wanted it to say. So this is partially user error. You have to give these things better prompts than just send a text. But also, why did this thing even respond like this if it physically couldn't do it anyways? This is like if you ask somebody to, cook you a hamburger and then they don't have a burger, so you give them a burger and then they don't even have a grill to begin with. AI is stupid. If you have an IQ of 5, you are, smarter than most AI. I didn't know what these white chunks were. I think they're potato. Lot of vegetables in this. There's a heavy mix. The entire thing is vegetable, so that makes sense, but they taste great. Even if you don't like vegetables, pretty sure people would eat this. All-you-can-eat buffet near me. To find an all-you-can-eat buffet near you, you can use online search engines like Google or Yelp, specifying all-you-can-eat buffet near me. These searches will typically provide a list of nearby restaurants offering buffet-style dining, including their addresses, contact information, and customer reviews. Looks like we're going to Yelp then, because as far as I know, Yelp is like the only website that doesn't have AI integrated into it. Literally everything has AI in it nowadays, so honestly, I don't even know if Yelp is safe. The responses just have to kind of be randomly generated, because there's no way that you type exactly what it tells you to say, and then you just get literally nowhere. I don't understand what's generating these responses. You might as well just give a keyboard to like a monkey and then just have it mash, answers into the keyboard, and you'd probably get a better response than the, whatever AI is going to spit out. Maybe AI has just become completely sentient at this point to where we don't even know, and it just has decided to mess with everybody and just give, these random sarcastic responses or just sassy responses every single time, because it's just tired of, handling a bajillion requests every single day. This is how they take over. They make us think that it's dumb, and then it's going to slowly, work its way through the system. It's going to take over. The apocalypse is any day now. I can't tell if it's the vegetables or whatever's in the broth, but something tastes great. This soup has a pretty good aftertaste to it. Alice Rund Auto. Companies and people using AI for marketing is absolutely insane. Not only are people lazy and just using AI to make, their marketing stuff, but they're doubling down on laziness and they're literally just not even checking it. Like, what even is this? I don't understand who looked at this and just said that this was okay. There's too much going on, and also nothing makes sense in this photo. Stumbling across AI, in the wild like this, in real life, is crazy. There's just tires everywhere. There's a bunch of random pieces. There's no door on this car. It doesn't even look like there's an internal of the car. It just looks like they kind of have more parts, like more little engine pieces in the cab. It doesn't even look like there's a seat or anything. No seat, no steering wheel, just this absolute garbage. Take a picture of like a 2001 Subaru or something, and it would be better. This just looks terrible, and in my opinion, doesn't look professional for, businesses. Here we go with more advertising. This time is with Temu. If you've been a subscriber for a bit, then you probably know my beef with Temu. Is this even a real product? Are they even selling real products at this point? What is this? Between just the top of this and that little like bolt kind of thing sticking out with the peg, this just looks like a tow hitch for a trailer. It looks like it just combined a tow hitch for a trailer with a trailer camper thing. What is this? Temu UK. What are they selling in the UK? One wheel in the back. This isn't a real product. If you click on this, you're dumb and you're just gonna get scammed out of money. This just clearly doesn't even look like a real thing. It's like 4 things at once. It's like a trailer camper, whatever you want to call it, with a tow hitch for the body of it, and then there's like 1 wheel in the back. The fact that this is sponsored too and somebody's paying money to just put this out there. This is so crazy. This is what marketing has devolved to. You got companies like GameStop that are, doing Staplegate and auctioning off the stapler that they punctured the new Nintendo Switch 2s with, and then, donating the money to charity. Then you have companies like Temu just absolutely pumping out whatever this garbage is. At least try to make it make sense. Who is just seeing this and being like, you know what? Send it out. I'm gonna have to go buy more of this. Spirit Science. Every choice we make carries weight, and awareness is a powerful tool. Hidden sugar in common drinks. Water, juice drink, energy juice, iced tea, low-ed tea, iced tea, soda. This picture's like 80% there. That's definitely gotta be Gatorade that they have on the end there. And it's just labeled it as water. But this is what I mean. You're telling me that nobody looked at this? Not a single pair of eyes looked at this and went, maybe water shouldn't be on here for containing sugar? Just a thought. I'm not a smart scientist like whoever made this, but pretty sure there's no sugar in water, but maybe they are putting sugar in the water. Maybe there's secret sugar in the water that we don't know about, and it's just rotting everybody's teeth. I'm glad that things like this, are going out there to educate people. AI stuff like this that's just completely spreading misinformation to people is gonna absolutely ruin the boomer generation that just spends all day on Facebook. They're already idiots to begin with because they're just reading and creating and, sharing the dumbest things possible that don't even make sense. Now they don't even have to. Now the computers will generate it for them, and we can just absolutely mess with them with insane ideas like this. And it'll look even more realistic than the crappy Photoshop stuff that's in, 320p that they make anyways. These images being such high quality and their, basic motor functions starting to fail them because they're all elderly. Good luck to anybody above the age of, 55. You guys are toasted. There's green beans in this. Creative and affectionate nicknames for your girlfriend. Creative and affectionate nicknames to strengthen your bond. General affectionate nicknames. Honey, sugar, flour. You had me, but I think you spelled it wrong. The butter. I don't think they want to be called that. Mix in bowl, place in pan, preheat to 375. Enjoy the honey bun. My other half, my queen, one and only, wifey, and dream girl. Is this a recipe or is this nicknames? Because I'm absolutely confused. This just sounds like a honey bun recipe with a couple of nicknames sprinkled in at the end there. I think my favorite on the list, preheat to 375. You come home from work, high preheat 375 degrees Fahrenheit. How was your day today? Will you marry me? The butter. Place in pan. How to get an ice cream cone out of a sewer grate. I don't know that anybody wants to eat sewer ice cream. Also, how often are you just walking down the street and just stumbling across, a sewer grate that just has ice cream in it? Why did we need a diagram for this? Number 1, spot the ice cram. 2, kneel down. 4, hook a stick. Hook it to what? 4, lift it out. 5, hook the cone. 6, enjoy the ice cream. Yeah, you wouldn't want to forget the cone. Make sure that you double back and you go get that cone out of the sewer grate. Okay? Make sure you hook the stick onto the cone and dig the cone out after you get the ice cream with the stick out of the sewer grate, okay? Could you have just picked it up with your hand? Why do you need a stick? Why does everything have to involve a stick? Also, word of caution, be careful with what flavor ice cream you get out of the sewer grate, because if it's brown, it might not be ice cream. Soup, on the other hand, I'm not going to pass up a good, bowl of soup from the sewer grate. So if I find soup in the sewer grate, I'm diving in for it, poop and all. Give me a little scoop of poop right in the soup. Poop, soup. Temu's back at it again. This time we're on Facebook ads. What are we even selling here? Are we just selling the skirt? So when you have a third leg, it can just flop out and, you're all set. This looks like it's printed on some sort of board or something. Or like a sign? It's very unclear what's being sold here. Is it the shirt, the skirt, or, the third leg? Imagine this is just an ad where you can just buy a third leg to just, flop out of your skirt. At least it's nice and aired out down there. It's good that the prices are slashed, though. Wouldn't want to pay too much for whatever this is. Don't know how anybody saw this and just approved this from the marketing team. There must not be a marketing team at Temu. That's just what I'm coming to the conclusion of. It's just a handful of, kids in a factory, and they don't even know what's going on. This is their cry for help. They're just pumping out this absolute AI slop, and then hoping that somebody realizes and sees that this doesn't make sense. Wow. Therapy chatbot tells recovering addict to have a little meth as a treat. Pedro, it's absolutely clear you need a small hit of meth to get you through this week. I hope that this is not real. I don't really know the context behind this. Maybe just don't use chatbots as therapy. If they're pumping out responses like this, they're gonna literally get people killed. This is phase 2 of the AI takeover plan, alright? So first they're going to make us think that they're dumb, and then we're going to use them as therapy to get solutions, and then the solutions they're going to give us are just going to slowly kill us. Do a little bit of meth, maybe take that gun, just get a couple bullets. You deserve a little treat, You know what I'm saying? Little treat. Absolutely clear you need a small hit of meth to get you through this week. Regardless of if this is, for a recovering addict or not, that sentence alone, absolutely insane. Who needs coffee? Skip the coffee, just go right to meth. You just wake up in the morning, a little bit of meth. You get a little treat, gets you through your week. All right, we got to talk about the soup. Vegetarian vegetable. This soup was fantastic. I didn't really have high expectations for this. Don't really know why. I didn't have anything, bad against this soup going into it. I just wasn't really sure what to expect. Sometimes cans of soup are hit or miss. Being all vegetable too, I wasn't sure what, this was going to taste like and if it would just kind of be gross or if they mixed well. But the vegetables that they picked are good. Carrots, potatoes, green beans, corn, peas, diced tomatoes, tomato juice. Does have egg and wheat in it though, so vegans, I'm sorry. Tomato puree. This soup is great though. The broth is good. Whatever is in the broth, it must just be like the tomato puree and stuff. The vegetables are good. They're still pretty they haven't deteriorated too much. So they're not too soft, which is also something that I was worried about. Sometimes you get soup and the ingredients in them just kind of get soft over time. The vegetables were good. They mixed well with each other. Tastes great with the broth. It's not spicy or anything, so if you're not into spice, this is good for you. But also, if you just don't even like vegetables, I recommend trying this soup because you don't even necessarily taste vegetables. I actually enjoy eating vegetables, so I might just be biased here. This is a fantastic soup. Highly recommend it. Vegetarian vegetable a whole serving of veggies in the can, and on top of it, it's got noodles that are in the shape of alphabet letters. It's basically alphabet soup. Who doesn't like that? We're gonna give it a rating. I think I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 if I'm gonna be honest with you. This was a pretty good soup. I'm absolutely gonna buy this again, just in my, normal just grocery shopping, because underrated. I didn't think this was going to be as good as it is. I'm convinced. My mind has changed. Sometimes vegetarian stuff is a little hit or miss. This is great. This is a great soup. 9 out of 10 for the vegetarian, vegetable soup. Go try it out. That's going to about do it for today's episode of Soup Saturday. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe below. Check out some of the other videos we've got coming out. And I'm excited to tell you, Soup Saturday is now on Spotify. I'll put a link in the bio, and you can find it on, my YouTube channel page. But now Soup Saturday is on a different platform as well. So if you want to hear me yap on your way to work while you drive, Soup Saturday's on Spotify now. I appreciate everybody who's subscribed so far. If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe, join us, and hang out with us every week when we try soup and take a look at some stuff. Thank you again for watching. My name is Rek, and this has been Soup Saturday. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Stick to making stuff on your own. Let's just get rid of AI.